Have you ever felt like you're meant for something extraordinary, but at the same time, something inside of you tells you that you have to walk alone to achieve it? Maybe you've sensed that you have a unique purpose or calling in life, one that most people can't understand. It's not something you can explain easily. It's a feeling, a knowing deep within that you're destined for more. But here's the paradox. Being chosen doesn't mean life gets easier. In fact, it often means the opposite. Being someone with a greater purpose often comes with a heavy burden. You see, people who are meant for extraordinary things often feel the weight of that destiny, and it's something that most others don't understand, nor do they try to. There's a loneliness that accompanies this path, a loneliness that can make even the most fulfilling moments feel hollow at times. The burden of being chosen is not one that is immediately obvious to everyone. From the outside, your life might look amazing, like you're on the cusp of greatness. But underneath that exterior, there's a quiet ache, a yearning for something deeper. You might find yourself in rooms full of people, yet still feel completely alone. Your mind might be filled with grand ideas, visions, and dreams that you're trying to bring to life. But often, it feels like no one truly gets it, like you're talking to a wall of misunderstanding. Why does this happen? Why does it feel like the deeper your connection to your purpose, the further away you feel from others? To understand this, we have to recognize that those who are chosen, who walk with a greater sense of destiny, are often misunderstood. People look at them with awe, sometimes even envy, but there's a disconnect. The very energy they radiate, this unspoken aura of purpose and strength, can actually drive others away. It's not that people don't want to connect with you. It's just that they can't keep up with the depth of what you carry. And that depth, that unique energy, isn't something that can be easily shared or understood. It's something that feels different, almost as if you were wired to think and feel in a way that most people can't fathom. And so, the more you step into your true self, the more you begin to realize that finding someone who truly resonates with you, someone who can understand your journey, your inner world, is incredibly rare. Sometimes, the search for that connection feels like an endless road with no one in sight. But it's important to understand, this loneliness, as painful as it can be, is a part of the process. It's a part of the calling that comes with being chosen. It's not something to fear, nor something to shy away from. It's a necessary aspect of your growth, and it's within this solitude that you'll find the clarity and strength you need to fulfill your purpose. You see, loneliness doesn't have to equate to being lost. Sometimes it's a sign that you are on the right path. The path less traveled. The path that others can't walk with you, simply because they aren't meant to. And while this path may be isolating at times, it also offers you the space to connect with yourself on a level that few will ever understand. The quiet of solitude allows you to nurture your inner strength, to dive deep into your purpose without the distractions of a world that may not yet be ready to understand your vision. But this doesn't mean the loneliness won't sting. There will be moments when you feel like you're the only one carrying this weight, and that no one else could possibly understand the magnitude of what you're going through. It's in these moments that it's easy to wonder, is it worth it? Does being chosen really mean walking this path alone? The answer, unfortunately, is yes and no. While it's true that much of your journey will require you to walk alone, it's also true that those who are meant to walk beside you will find their way to you when the time is right. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into why this loneliness exists and what it means to embrace it. We'll explore how being a chosen one doesn't just isolate you from others, but also sets you apart for something far greater. We'll also touch on the silent struggles that come with this path and how to handle them with grace. Stay with me, because we're only just scratching the surface of what it means to be chosen, and why that can sometimes feel like the loneliest journey of all. So, why does this loneliness exist for those who are chosen? Why does it feel like the deeper your connection to your purpose, the more distant you become from others? To answer this, we need to take a closer look at what it means to be a chosen one and why that can be so isolating. First off, being chosen doesn't just mean that you're special or that you have a unique talent or skill. It's more than that. It's about having a higher calling, a purpose that is tied to something greater than yourself. It's about walking a path that others can't fully comprehend, because it's a journey that goes beyond the ordinary. It's a calling that requires you to constantly evolve, to push yourself in ways that others might not understand, and to stay connected to something much bigger than the everyday hustle. But here's the thing. As you become more attuned to your purpose, you begin to realize that you have a different kind of energy, a different frequency, if you will, and not everyone can match that frequency. In fact, the deeper you get into your purpose, the more you'll find that the people around you, even those who love you, may struggle to keep up with you. They won't be able to understand your drive, your inner struggles, or the way you see the world. It's like you're speaking a different language, and that can be incredibly alienating. The more you lean into your purpose, the more you realize that most people are still caught up in the surface-level aspects of life. They're focused on external achievements, appearances, or fleeting moments of happiness, while you're on a journey that's centered around truth, growth, and fulfillment. And while it's not that those other pursuits are wrong, they simply aren't the focus for you. But this difference often creates a divide. There's another layer to this loneliness, though. It's not just about the disconnect from others, but also the internal conflict that comes with being chosen. Deep down, you might feel like you don't belong anywhere, like you're too different to fit in with the crowd, but not different enough to feel like you've found your true place in the world. This can make you question everything. You may wonder, am I doing the right thing? Should I just give in and try to fit in like everyone else? This internal tug-of-war can be exhausting. It can make you feel like you're walking through life with a mask on, pretending to fit in when, in reality, you feel completely out of place. The truth is, being chosen means accepting that you don't fit into the molds that society creates, and that's a hard pill to swallow. But it's also a liberating one. In the end, the reason why being a chosen one feels so lonely is because your path is yours alone. No one else can walk it for you, and few will ever truly understand it. But that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's one of the greatest gifts that being chosen gives you. The freedom to be your authentic self, to embrace your uniqueness, and to stand firm in your purpose. regardless of how alone it might make you feel. The more you learn to embrace this solitude, the more you'll find that it's not a curse but a blessing in disguise. It's within the quiet spaces where your true power lies. It's in the stillness where you connect most deeply with your higher self, with your purpose, and with the truth that you're not meant to follow the crowd. You're meant to lead. And as you continue on your journey, you may find that the loneliness you once feared begins to transform into something else, something beautiful. It becomes a sacred space where you can grow, evolve, and align yourself with your highest potential. You'll discover that the solitude you experience isn't just about being alone. It's about being free from the distractions and expectations of others. It's a space where your true self can flourish without the noise of the outside world. But this doesn't mean you won't long for deeper connections, for people who truly understand you. It's only natural to crave companionship, especially when you're walking a path that feels so isolated. But here's where the magic happens. When you fully embrace your solitude, you make room for the right people to come into your life. These are the people who resonate with your energy, who see your depth, and who are on their own unique journeys. When the time is right, these people will appear, and together, you will create meaningful connections based on shared purpose, understanding, and authenticity. But until then, it's essential to cultivate the strength to walk alone. And in the next part, we'll explore how this strength can become a powerful force for not only your own growth, but also for the world around you. We'll look at the deeper, unspoken purpose behind being chosen and why embracing your path, even when it's lonely, can lead you to a place of incredible fulfillment and connection. Stay with me because we're about to dive even deeper into the transformative power of solitude and how it shapes the chosen one's journey. Now that we've explored the loneliness that comes with being chosen, let's take a moment to reflect on why this journey, despite its isolating moments, is essential for your growth. You see, the path of the chosen one is not meant to be easy, and it's certainly not meant to be a straight line. There are twists, turns, obstacles, and times when you'll feel like giving up. But every challenge, every moment of solitude, is leading you to something much greater than you can currently see. The truth is, this path, the one that makes you feel like you're walking alone, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. It's in those quiet moments, when the world is still and you're alone with your thoughts, that the real transformation happens. It's when you're able to hear your inner voice, that deeper wisdom within, guiding you toward your higher purpose. But here's something important. Loneliness is not the enemy. The real enemy is the fear of it. It's the fear that you'll never find the connection you're looking for, that your purpose will remain misunderstood, and that you'll forever walk a solitary path. This fear, if you let it take hold, can prevent you from fully embracing the strength that comes from solitude. It can make you feel like you're missing out on something crucial, like you're incomplete without the approval or understanding of others. But this is where the true power of being chosen lies. The moment you release the fear of loneliness and start embracing it as a tool for growth, everything changes. You begin to see the beauty in solitude. You begin to appreciate the space it gives you to connect with your purpose, to reflect on your inner truths, and to prepare for the greatness that lies ahead. This space is sacred. It's where you evolve into the best version of yourself, free from the pressures and distractions of the outside world. It's not just about being alone. It's about learning how to be alone with yourself. It's in this space that you'll find the courage to pursue your dreams, even when it seems like no one else understands. It's in this solitude that you will uncover your deepest desires and unlock the potential within you. And even if you're walking a path that feels like it's only for you, you'll start to realize that the lessons you're learning along the way will help others when the time is right. Because here's the thing, your journey isn't just about you. You may be walking this path alone now, but in the end, it's the wisdom, the strength, and the experiences you gain that will allow you to help others. When you embrace your uniqueness, when you face your solitude with courage and grace, you become a beacon for others who are going through similar struggles. Your authenticity, your ability to stand firm in your truth, will inspire others to do the same. And that's why the chosen ones often find that their solitude is both a gift and a responsibility. It's not just about personal growth. It's about paving the way for others. You may feel alone right now, but the strength you're building is creating a foundation for others to follow. The more you embrace your journey, the more you allow yourself to grow through the challenges, the more powerful your impact will be on the world. In the quiet moments, when you feel that loneliness creeping in, remember that it's shaping you. It's preparing you for the greater purpose you are meant to fulfill. And although it may feel isolating now, this path will eventually lead you to the people who truly understand you. Those who will resonate with your energy, who will appreciate your authenticity, and who will walk beside you in ways that align with your soul's purpose. And don't forget, sometimes the most beautiful things in life are the ones that are hardest to find. The greatest connections, the deepest relationships, and the most fulfilling experiences often come after periods of isolation. So, when the loneliness feels overwhelming, remember that it's only a phase. It's part of the process. It's part of your evolution. When you walk the path of the chosen one, the world may not always understand you, but you will. And that's all that matters. Because the more you connect with your purpose, the more you will realize that the only approval you need is your own. The more you embrace your uniqueness, the more others will be drawn to you, not for who you try to be, but for who you truly are. As we wrap up this exploration of the hidden burden of being a chosen one, I want to leave you with this. It's okay to feel lonely at times. It's okay to feel misunderstood. But remember that this path you're on, though challenging, is one that only you can walk. And every step you take, even in solitude, is leading you to a place of deeper understanding, greater strength, and a purpose that will one day resonate with others in ways you never imagined. So, to all the chosen ones out there, know that you are not alone in your journey, even if it feels like it at times. Your path is uniquely yours, and it will lead you to where you're meant to be. Keep moving forward with courage. Keep embracing your solitude, and know that the world needs your light, your authenticity, and your strength more than ever before.